Hi, this is Christy Schaefer. Welcome to the Attitude of Altitude. Some of you might know that before I got into real estate, I was a professional Christian singer, and I would travel around to churches and sing and share. And during that time, one of my recurring nightmares that I would have would be getting up on the platform and forgetting my words, probably because it's happened to me a few times. I remember one time specifically when I got up there to sing a song that I had done week after week after week. And for some reason, my mind went blank and I just could not remember the words. And I had to stop and start the song all over again. And I was so embarrassed. I thought to myself that the people in the audience were probably thinking, whatever we're paying this girl, we're paying her way too much. We've got singers in our church that can remember the words and do that. Why is she here? And yet the opposite seemed to happen. I felt like there was this wall that just dropped between me and my audience. And afterwards, I had a few people who came and shared with me about what had happened. They said, I really appreciated how you handled all of that. And in that moment, you became real. And it made me ponder that, did they think because I was on the platform that I had it all together and they just couldn't relate? And when they saw me mess up, then, okay, now we can relate to her. You know, sometimes we always want to put forth our very best. Take Facebook, for example. You don't tend to see people write in there about bad grades or burnt food or gaining weight. We all want to write the good things and not so much of the bad things. And sometimes we might just create this false sense that we have it all together, and yet that's really not always the case. I was at a meeting with a group of ladies not that long ago, and before the speaker came up to speak, and she was speaking on overcoming your insecurities, she had everyone go around the room and share what are some of the insecurities that you deal with in your personal life or in your business life. And I watched as these ladies opened up, and they were very vulnerable with each other. And as somebody would share, the other ladies would nod their head and they would encourage that person. And I thought to myself, isn't that the way that it should be? That we should be able to be real and authentic and not always feel this pressure to be perfect all of the time. And that we can really encourage one another with that. I hope that you know that with this attitude of altitude that I've started, that I don't do this because I have it all together, because I don't. I still struggle with my attitude at times. I get cranky and whiny and I complain and I lose my temper at times. I'll be jealous. I'll be selfish. I'll be hard on myself. We all go through things like that. I will also tell you I'm an optimist and an encourager because God made me that way. And so I'm passionate about encouraging others. And I hope to encourage you today to not be afraid to share your struggles with somebody, because you don't know that in that moment, not only might they lift you up and encourage you, but you may have the opportunity to do the same thing for them. Let's spread this attitude of altitude as far as we can. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great day.